Good morning. Today I want to share Luke 10, verse 41, which says, "But the Lord answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things." As I read that this morning, I stopped and had to ask myself, have I been too busy, or do I allow myself to get too busy to stop and sit at Jesus' feet and listen to what he has to say? And as I thought about times that I've allowed myself or have become worried, bothered, anxious, irritable, overwhelmed, I realized, yes, those times that I'm feeling that way, I have been too busy to stop and talk to Jesus and listen to what he has to say. I remember just last week, there was a time during the day that I was just feeling so overwhelmed, and I had put a child up on the changing table, and with my hands still on that child, I just paused, closed my eyes for, a minute, and just prayed and asked God to help me. And I immediately felt my peace and my joy returning, because I had taken that time to just recenter, focus my attention back on him, ask him for his help. Because he doesn't want us feeling overwhelmed and irritable and anxious. He wants us to come to him, give him what we're feeling, tell him what we're feeling, and then we need to listen to what he has to say. And I'm learning more and more that I need to stop before I say something. When you're feeling that way, it's probably not a good idea to open your mouth and reply, but to just stop and say, God, help me to know what to say or what to do or what not to say and do. Because most of the time, whatever was going to come out of our mouth would not have been pleasing to God. And so by pausing when you're feeling those things, pause first, talk to God, and allow him to bring back your peace and your joy. Because you do not need to be feeling overwhelmed and anxious and irritable and angry, all that junk. That's not what he wants. We need to remember what's truly important. As the verse right after this, Jesus is letting Martha know that only one thing is important, and he wasn't going to take that from Mary, because Mary had chosen to sit at his feet and listen. And even though what Martha was doing, preparing the food and stuff for them to eat, was important, it was not the most important thing. At that moment, she should have slowed down, stopped, sat down, and just listened to what Jesus was saying. So we all needed to do that at times. So I just want to encourage you, take time every morning. That's usually what I find best anyway. Take time in the morning to sit and just listen to Jesus. And I can guarantee during the day you're going to remember things that he taught you in the morning and be able to apply them. But I'm not saying you're still not going to, find yourself in a situation that is making you go, ah! But it is at that time when you're feeling like, ah, that you need to just go, wait. Okay, God, I'm not going to let this steal my joy. I know you're here. I know you're going to listen to me. I know you're going to help me. Help me to respond the way you want me to. And may others see you in me. And just take that time before you respond. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Have a great day. God bless.